What's up, folks? Science Morning Update, April 11th, post CPI day. Now it's PPI day. Double distribution, small distribution up here, which means basically acceptance. We popped up to 85 and then dropped back down here. So you had a 110-point move, which is typically about max when you have a big drawdown. Typically, I look for a 100-point range, and so that parked. But then we had some acceptance down here, right? Consolidation and acceptance, and this level. So, and then consolidation overnight right here. So if it's good PPI, we're going to go back up. And I'd really look at this 59.65 level as a park. If we go down and lose that 76, that 59.60 is a decent level. And then 33, possibly 23. But overall, mainly if we lose 59.60, 33, and then I'm looking all the way down to 5100. And I'll show you that in a second. Here's our, lost the trend line. If that's a legit trend line, I don't even know. Anyway, so, 76 obviously was the April monthly low. But here's your 5100. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. 23, sorry. Because 76, 67 was your low prior. And then you have, this traffic here. This 33, 34 level is fantastic. And it coincides with the 50-day moving average. So I like that level. But this is also a decent one, is that 59.60. So those are why I'm watching those two. We lose that. There's a lot of traffic, but I'm looking at that 5100 just because of the monthly right here. So that's kind of my target on the downside. Again, we will see. Euro took a smackdown yesterday. Dollar rallied. This is going to be a very important close for this today. I would assume they're going to try to bank it off and get this back up. I did add the 200 on this, and so if you're a death cross person, this is pretty much death crossed right here. If it closes below this 069 level, I think that we're going to make a run for the downside. But again, typically what's going to happen is on a huge move like that, they're going to find an excuse to rebound that. So it wouldn't surprise me if they rip this all the way back up. But again, we're going to have to see how they act, right? The dip buyers yesterday, they didn't make it, right? They got fucked. So this market structure is changing, and the auto buy on every dip is over. And I think people are starting to figure that out. We left a huge cash gap. 5209 to 5178. So I look at 5178 as resistance today to start off. Cash gap down here is 31 to 17. This one here is 91 to 78. These are all eligible. And your 50-day is 5100 on SPX, which is a nice magic round number. So I would watch that level as well. So we will see how this all transpires. NVIDIA is down a little. Apple's down or up a little. So I don't know what they're going to do with PPI. My guess is that someone's going to try to salvage this market, but if not, I think all bets are off, and we're going to get to a point where the compounding selling happens, where everyone's just going to dump in, and they're going to figure out that maybe things aren't glorious and maybe this is over. But again, I don't know. So trade the day, keep your hands in your pockets, let that PPI 830 number flush out, and see what happens, and then take your bets from there. But I mean, ES is already down 18, Dow's down 133, and NASDAQ's down 51. So it's kind of sus when you get a move lower like this before a major number. But again, the CPI print was no bueno. So if the PPI print is bad, then I think we head back down. But I don't know. So those who are not trading are probably pretty smart. That was some interesting trade yesterday. If you don't see it, don't trade it. Cash is a position. And just watch the order flow. Anyway, I will be in and out all day. Please stay safe and have a good day.